Is staying adequately fit over 40 nearly impossible as it's been embedded in our psyche by social norms? Or is there a way to stay physically more than capable and perhaps you don't even need to impose extreme measures upon yourself to get results? Look, I'm not saying that you should be able to do circus tricks on your hands upside down for breakfast at Champions, but what I am saying is that provided you make decent effort, you should be able to do something like this. This, 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 and this. Despite what the majority of humans think, over 40, you still have the capability to perform fundamental compound exercises by a full range of motion without pain, which showcases that you have enough strength, mobility, stability, tolerance to load, so you're capable, hence you have access to these movement patterns. Whether you want to feel 70 or 17, it's mainly up to you and your habits. Do not let the standards of society to make that decision for you. Obviously, the biggest challenge is your lifestyle. And I don't blame you. Unless you're Marty McFly, you'd socialized in this postmodern consumerist society and you most likely work behind a desk. Now that's completely fine. We're all products of our environment. You have to make a living and enough money to pay for your mortgage, rent, Netflix subscription, Starbucks caramel latte, ... However, it's pretty obvious that evolution has not prepared your body properly to slouch over the desk or in your sofa all day. And you're very likely to pay a huge price for it. And the currency you're paying with is the quality of your life. Sure, you have a random friend that does no exercise whatsoever. They are in their 40s and they still look and feel amazing. It's like the American dream. There's the outlier that made it, so they push and market the whole agenda to sell the very thing and to trigger the rest of us. But for every single Jay-Z, Beyonce, Michael Jordan, Dr. Dre, Arnold Schwarzenegger, there are thousands of homeless people living in the Las Vegas sewers under the strip. It's true, Google it. And I'm not saying it's your responsibility to feel good physically as you age. All I'm saying is that it's up to you. You have the power to make that decision to take care of your body, and frankly, it's never been easier to do so than right now. The amount of tools, methods, information out there is completely freaking nuts. Too much even, so you might get confused and suffer from paralysis analysis. My advice is get started now. Okay, but how do you start and what do you begin with? It's a fair question, glad you asked. Pick a method that you most resonate and sympathize with, and do not wait. Do not procrastinate any longer. Your time is, just like anybody else's, ticking away, and the minute hand on the clock does not wait for you. You don't have to become a fitness addict like me or your other friend with a six-pack, curvy butt, but with introducing regular exercise to this one life you spend on this planet, unless you're Buddhist of course, in that case I apologize and I wish you to find nirvana, you better move your fat or not so fat ass, because the benefits of regular movement practice carry over to all other areas of your life. Apart from the numerous health benefits, you will be more energetic, your mood will improve, your self-confidence will skyrocket, you will deal better with stress, and around and over 40 you have plenty of that, I know. You will sleep better, and we all know how important the quality of sleep is. Your sex life will improve, so you might get hyped up and motivated now, but it's the days when you don't feel like training that matter the most. Those are the days when habits are created. I repeat, habits, 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 habits. You know, when it's raining outside or inside, It's not motivation you need to go to the gym. Motivation comes and goes. Habits, however, they're here to stay. They become second nature, integral part of your authentic self, solidified fragment of what makes you, you. It's like breathing, eating your breakfast, brushing your teeth, drinking that caramel latte. It's something that you regularly do regardless of the circumstances and that rainy weather. Of course, it takes time to get here, but if you start now versus the eternal tomorrow, you create those habits significantly earlier. We need no rocket science or mom that's a maths teacher, mine is one, to calculate this. And one thing I am 100% convinced of, your future self will thank you for it. The future self that is still capable of playing with their kids, grandkids, dog, cat, pet, bunny, tortoise, pet pig. George Clooney had some, so what? Who's George Clooney? How old are you, bro? Staying in shape is not a myth. No voodoo, no Houdini magic tricks needed. Habits, consistency, and an optimal plan that is tailored to you. Look, I'm not an outstanding salesman, so you don't consider this as a hardcore sales pitch. Whether you decide to exercise or not is 100% your decision. Everyone has the right to decide to give themselves the best or subpar chances for a most likely longer and more fulfilling life. So, based on my argument so far, should you stay fit over 40? I say yes. The real question is, what do you say?